story for you. Oh, I didn't do the intro. Hello everyone, my name is Shaman. I have a story for you. Actually, I have a few stories. I have some stories for you. The younger me, back when I wasn't, you know, Shaman or O-Money, or... what did they call me when I was younger? It was just Owen. I'm going to be telling you stories from when I was really young up to maybe right now, if I have any recent stories. I got my bag of Swedish sharks and Swedish fish and sharks. Let's get right into the stories. So, the first story is actually from before preschool, so I was like really young. Back like, I think it was like 2 or 3. So here in Missouri, there is this zoo. There's this statue of a metal alligator, and it looks real. But when I was a kid, again 2 or 3, I was really young. When I was a kid, my mom or dad or my grandparents, I don't know, one of them took a picture of me sticking my hand into the statue's mouth. Looking at it, I was like, oh my god, there's a baby sticking his hand in an alligator's mouth. But that made me think, like, what if that was just like framed and put on like a mantle or something? Someone came over and they saw that picture, they were just like, oh my god, please! I guess I had a sense of humor even when I was a baby. And then it goes to preschool. I don't think anything noteworthy happened. I do remember being in a play. Kindergarten. Oh, you know how in kindergarten, after lunch you take like these naps or whatever, and you're supposed to be like a towel and a pillow, I think, every day. I wouldn't nap. In fact, I would stealth mission crawl throughout the classroom. That and crawled over to one of my friends. It's pretty funny. First grade, nothing too bad. I think I sat in a bathroom for an hour. Oh, the teacher was actually really cool. She had this tank. It was a little like fish tank or whatever. It was full of turtles, and I will remember this for like the rest of my life. The reason why she had turtles instead of like frogs or something. She didn't like the sound of frogs or toads. Second grade. Oh boy. Second grade is probably one of the best stories that I could ever tell as of right now, because I'm only 16, I'm not that old. I was duct taped to a chair by the teacher. To clarify, I wasn't actually duct taped to the chair. It was more the chair being duct taped to the desk. So let me give you a bit of backstory on this. The teacher, who was like the scariest thing, she looked like something that plopped out of a nightmare that farted too aggressively. Me and my friend Jake, we were in the same class, and I kept moving over to his desk. And by the 5th time, she sat me back down at my desk with duct tape in her hand. So let's say that this is the actual chair that I sat in. What happened was that the tape was around here, or more like back here, you know, and then it went around and attached to the legs of the desk. I managed to somehow like shimmy my way out, you know. I'm so awful. 3rd grade through 5th grade were not very noteworthy. I don't think so. 6th grade, there was this teacher. My school has a kind of a history of kind of weird like substitutes and whatever. It can not even sometimes be teachers, you know. There was this teacher in my 6th grade year, and he was like the scariest person, and I think the year after he went into military, which was probably a better job for him. I'm not sure what he's doing now. Pretty sure he's still in the military, actually. He hated me. Like, I could tell that he kind of hated me. I had ISS a lot that year. In my ISS, at that time, what you had to do at the end of the day was take all of your homework to the classes. I'm not sure if it had to be in order or not, but I think I just did it in order. He had a class. He had a class going on. That was what like angered me the most, was that This guy not only was going to embarrass me in front of a bunch of students, he was just gonna pretty much embarrass me in front of a bunch of students. What he did, and like by, I don't know, like the third time I had to do this, he basically got this whole routine planned out. That whenever I walk in, I give him the homework, I walk out to the next class, he makes all of the students and himself say, "Bye, Owen." 6th grade, there was a substitute that this guy got fired for like the funniest reason too. So this guy, right? This guy was probably as tall as I am. He's probably as tall as I am now, if not a little bit shorter. But this guy looked like the most. I don't mean to be rude by this or anything. He looked like the most flaming homosexual I've ever seen. Let's just say he looked like someone who designed, you know, women's products. What happened was that he got fired for, I guess, sticking his hand in his pants whenever he was talking to people. What? I think something did happen in 7th grade, but I just don't remember. 8th grade, I think 8th grade was the first year that I actually experienced a teacher lying to someone, which was one of my parents. I got in trouble for something that I didn't do. I got in an argument with not only the student teacher, but my study skills teacher. I got into an argument about how I didn't do anything, and they're just like, "Oh yeah, you did. We believe whatever the teacher says." It's sad but true, you know. My dad was not very thrilled about that. Oh wait a minute, there is one more substitute, and it's in my 8th grade year. He actually threatened somebody that she was going to eat their soul. And I think it was my friend Tyler. And I was talking to my friend Tyler about it, and I guess he said, "Do it." I guess he said, "Do it" to her, and nothing happened. My school is weird, man. Alright.